Good afternoon, Professor Ba Napsa. This is John Chimba from Prime TV. I'm sure you're quite aware that there's been a price increment on fuel. Petrol has been increased by 2.73 and diesel by 2.81. What would you say about this? This increment on the motor propelling spirit, or what I would call as fuel, is nothing to bring about joyance, joy de vivre, jocundity, or if you like in simpler terms, yabba dabba do, merriment and glee on the countenance of every Zambian, especially the Wananchi and the indigent ones who are mostly victims of pecuniary impecuniosity and cannot even afford a pittance to propel their activation from point A to point B using fuel. With that said, let me postulate, adumbrate, and posit that this on its own is an exemplary gracia that the Zambian economy keeps exacerbating day and night, promoting and plunging into the most odoriferous and pestilential aquas of abyssopelagic zones and natatoriums. With that said, let me say, if I were to speak from the other side of my mouth so virulently, so scoffing, so jeering, or in simpler terms, so audaciously, I would urge government to operate with poise, to operate with equanimity or savoir-faire, to ensure that Zambia is taken good care of and looked upon on that crescendo or echelon of economic giants like South Africa, Nigeria, and other countries, just to mention a few. Of course, to the quids in, to the silk stocking, or in simpler terms, to the bourgeois and PDGs, this might look to be a derisory, a minuscule, a Lilliputian, or in simpler terms, this might look to be a teeny-weeny issue as they are able to manage to propel their activation day and night, time without number, compared to the indigent Wananchis across this cosmopolitan metropolis, Mother Zambia. And my humble plea to government is that let them look at this issue with promptitude and agility to ensure that we are taken out of this economic hula baloo, this economic kefafo, this economic topsy-turvydom and hagamaga, and become a country that we've ought to be in our lives day and night in order to ameliorate our modus operandis and modus vivendis without fail. This government keeps becoming lumpish, pusillanimous, and lackadaisical in their operations day and night as a lot of their leaders become political carpetbaggers, political salamanders, political chichidodos in a way and manner that they become political kamikazes to our own economy. With that said, let me say I am scared that in the near future we are going to have what I would term as mobocracy kakistocratic leadership. I rest my case. Lo. Remember, you can make huge quantums of spondolics, mazumas, or wongas, if you like, in simpler terms, with the #1 betting company world over, 1xBet. Remember to create your 1xBet account using my promo code NAPSA1X, as you are going to get a 300% bonus upon making your first deposit, which shouldn't be less than 15 kwacha. Stick and bet with 1xBet, the #1 betting company world over, and become a millionaire. Thank you.